Hey, it's Breezy, and here we are at the 2-year anniversary of Honkai Star Rail, April 26th. So I'm going to be doing an account review like I did last year. To kind of date this video, the newest character out is Asterisk, which I have. And I also, this is not a free-to-play account. It's kind of like, it's not a whale account either. I've spent maybe like $300 total over 2 years, so it's still relatable and nothing crazy, but it's definitely not free to play. And let's start this video off showing my favorite teams that I own, led by my favorite character still to this day, Topaz. We got Fei Xiao, Robin, and Aventurine. Our next team is probably my second favorite character, Firefly. So we got all the supports for her: Fugue, Ruanmei, Linksha. Third team is our dot team with Kafka, Black Swan, Ruanmei, and Linksha. Fourth is Castris. We got Tribi, we got the Remembrance MC, and my newly rebuilt Gallagher. Fifth team, we got the Herta with Serval, Tribi, and Linksha. And yeah, I'm still holding on to the dream that Seely's usable. With her, with Sparkle, Tribi, and Fushuan. I am having like a Fushuan resurgence in her use. I don't know why. I got her Eidolon when pulling for Castris. So now I feel like she's more usable, stronger. I'm like reusing her now. My seventh team is Jingliu. She apparently gets buffed next patch, so maybe she'll get used again. I still use her occasionally. She's definitely my best ice character, DPS wise. But we got Branya, Ruanmei, and Linksha supporting her. And here's my eighth team. My newly acquired Acheron. I got her 2 days ago. I was sitting on a guarantee, and I was thinking about saving for Hyacine, but I pulled for Acheron. It's been a unit I've been wanting for a while. And now we have her. So this is the team I currently have. I don't know if I can make a better one. I have Acheron, and I'm using Pella and Fugue for the 2 Nihility characters that I need. I don't know if I want Fugue in the slot or not. I'm hoping with Cypher's release, Cypher fits into this team. I do think this is a good team. I'm using Fushuan for her crit buffs that she provides, crit damage and crit rate, as I have, what was it, V1? What do they call it? In my last team, Jui is my favorite 4-star, so I still have a team dedicated to her. But it's basically just another break effect team. With Fugue, Ruanmei, and Linksha. And that is that. Let's go down into the builds of our characters and stuff like that. We'll show off about everybody that I actually use. So leading off is Fei Xiao. We have her signature light cone. I got it just for that crit rate buff, because without it my build was looking pretty terrible back then when she came out. It still isn't amazing, but she gets a bunch of crit damage buffs in battle, so it balances out to about 90-150. We max. I love maxing traces. That's one of the first things I do when I get a new character. So you'll see a lot of maxed out. We're running the default stuff, you know. I think I have attack boots instead of speed boots, just because I cannot get any speed boots on this set to save my life. No Eidolons for her either. Here's my favorite character, Topaz and Numby. It's pretty good crit rate, crit damage, I'd say. One of the few characters I have for Light Cone. Actually, I'm starting to get more and more Light Cones, I guess. She was the only character I had a Light Cone of 1 year in. I was rewatching my 1-year video, and she was the only one that had her signature. Of course, we maxed everything for her, running the follow-up set, plus the crit rate boosting set. And we do have her first Eidolon, which is probably the most useful one. So we stopped there. And I don't ever see myself not using Topaz on a team. Next is Robin. We got her signature light cone also, because I was very caught up in the Robin hype when she released with all her music and stuff. I love singing characters. We maxed her traces. We're running double attack boosting sets, of course, because you want to hit, I think it's 4,400 attack for her, or 4,000. It's one of those two numbers. It's very high. It's very attainable though with the attack boosting sets. No Eidolons. And our last follow-up character on this team is Venturine. He has the 4,000 defense that you need. He's running Gepard set because it has a pretty good defense boost, and it increases the chance of him getting attacked, which gives him more stacks and more follow-up attacks, you know. Max traces. Relics, we're running the defense set. Here's Firefly. Light cone wise, we're running the free destruction one, because I've considered getting her signature, but I have not yet. Maxed your traces, of course. We're on the follow-up set, which is pretty good. Break effect wise, we're sitting at 150. Kind of sounds pretty low. I don't know. I definitely have not got the best rolls since going defense or break effect. Defense. Break effect's been meta. My rolls have just never gone into break effect at all. Linksha. I think I do need to rebuild Linksha. I think she's trying to do too many things at the same time. I feel like she could be better at what she does. We're running this for the increased break effect. She's still crazy good unit. After, yeah, we want this bonus break effect here. We're sitting at 166. Looks like we're also running healing boost, which surprises me. Maxed all that out. What are we running here? Outgoing healing boost. Nice. I think I do need to rebuild her just because I don't know. I feel like it's not good enough. I feel like she could be doing better, even though she's still one of my better units and she's a crazy healer. We got the Madame Herta. Light cone, we got her signature 2 patches ago. We maxed her traces. I'm really glad I got her. I can't imagine going through all the Amphorius bosses without her. Everything seems to be weak to ice. I said Jingli was my best ice character early on. I completely blanked on her being ice. Relic wise, we're running, I don't want to say it's her signature set, but it's definitely her best set. We're running this for the erudition boost because you want to run her with an erudition character to get that bonus crit damage in battle. Ruan Mei, we're sitting at 182 break effect. I did end up getting her signature weapon on, I think, her rerun banner. Kind of maxed out her traces. Maybe I should max this out just because she actually does auto attack every few turns. I recently put Sprightly Von Whack on her because I was speed tuning my Firefly team, and I wanted Ruan Mei to go first, so I used the action advance for her. Yeah, that's it. I could get an Eidolon for her, my free redeeming one, but I chose not to. I'm holding on to that token that we got. Our newest unit, actually not newest unit, Newest student's Acheron now. Casterus, though, we got her signature light cone. We maxed all them traces out immediately after pulling her. She's sitting on... I'll actually show the build just because she's a new character. We rolled crit rate, crit damage, bunch of crit damage rolls. Another decent rolls here. Looks like we kind of rolled into flat HP. HP boots, of course. And we rolled attack. Maybe I should re-roll this piece. Other than that, we rolled defense, more crit damage. It looks like we rolled break effect and crit damage. We have a bunch of crit damage appears, 170% almost. But I'm also running her with Remembrance MC at all times. Plus she gets a bonus 32%, I think, crit rate. Yeah, so add 32. So she's sitting at about 80% crit rate in battle. Not terrible. Jui, one of the characters I still use. I love throwing her in like floor 9 or 10 of the Memory of Chaos and still clearing with her. But she's a weird build. You need crit rate, you need attack, you need break effect, and sometimes trying to get all of those is hard. Light cone wise, we're running the break effect destruction one. Pretty much maxed your traces. We're running break effect stuff and attack boost. Of course, we've maxed your eidolons. And March 7th is next. Character I hesitantly use, even though she's really good. She just kind of replaces my favorite character, Topaz. They're like interchangeable, so I defaultly use Topaz more than the March 7th, even though March 7th is still really good. And in some cases, you clear even faster with March 7th. But we're running a flat attack boost. We're running this set because it boosts basic attack damage. And then we have Rudent Arena for crit boosts. Eidolon wise, of course it's maxed because it's free. And we do have her skin. I actually built Remembrance March recently, but I don't think that's... No one wants to see that. Clara is next. Clara is like possibly the most slept on unit I feel like in the game. There's so many... Anytime you're struggling, you can kind of just slap Clara in there and she'll destroy them. I have her signature. I actually feel like I have a lot of copies of this light cone. I do not max her out, which surprises me. We're running this weird set. You will not find this on any recommended sites or anything. I don't know where I pulled Longevous Disciple and put that on for her, but it's been working out really, really good. I think I did it for the crit rate. Next is Fugue, pretty good unit. We're running in it, sitting at 170% crit break effect, pretty much. Light cone wise, we're sitting at Resolution, shines as Pearls of Sweat. She doesn't really have really good options outside of this unless you're getting her signature, I don't think. But sitting max traces. We're running 2-piece for the bonus break effects, because you don't really want 4-piece of this because I think it boosts fire damage. Doesn't really help. Oh, maybe I could be on that 4-piece. Ignore defense. Don't really need that. We're not the main DPS. Oh, you need 250% break effect. Maybe she actually gets that in combat. Next is Himiko. We have her signature light cone. Almost maxed her traces. Looks like I was doing this, and then I might have pulled a new character or something and got distracted. Running the follow-up set, plus the bonus speed and fire break weakness. We actually have our first Eidolon because there was a free 5-star character sometime. I picked Himiko for the selector to get her first Eidolon. Now we got a whole bunch of main characters. I actually still enjoy using all the different main characters, not just Remembrance or Harmony. I recently put out a video where I cleared the Memory of Chaos using all forms of the main character. It went better than I thought it did, but it did not go good. we struggled on 412. But here is the Remembrance MC one. We're running the free-to-play light cone. We max all the traces. We're running speed boosting items plus Lushaka to boost the first party member. And then let's swap to Harmony. Show off that we're running 200% break effect. Light cone wise, we got Memories of the Past, adding almost 50% break effect. Crazy numbers. Almost max traces. Our abilities aren't that good, I think. I don't feel like you need to max them. You just need to click the alt button occasionally. And that's the whole character. But yeah, we're running a bunch of energy regen plus break effect. And then the preservation. I think the preservation one is the worst one of all the main characters. We're sitting at almost 4,000. It's still like crazy good at tanking, but if you want to clear fast, not a good character. We're taking this for the damage reduction, Landau's Choice. Decently maxed relics for an old character that I barely use. And then we're also running classic tank stuff. Max that out. And then the Destruction MC. I recently rebuilt her. We're running this for bonus attack and increases crit rate. Anytime you defeat anybody, and with your AoE you kind of defeat people. I do need to level these up higher if I want to keep using them. We put Scholar Lost in Erudition on. I think it's way better than what I was running. Where's March 7th? I was running this set on the Destruction MC way back when, and I upgraded to this, and I think it's huge change. Obviously max Eidolons. And it's fun to use the Galactic Baseballer, actually with the Baseballer like weapon every once in a while. Jingliu, we're running Clara's Light Cone. It's pretty good. It's actually superimposed twice. Pretty much maxed relics. We're running the Ice set. Now my build is horrible. I need like a better build than this. I would love to have her on Scholar in Erudition, I think, but I don't have the amount of pieces for that. But number wise, we're almost to 33,000. We'd probably like higher attack here. And we need to hit 40% crit rate, but we're just shy of that. Yeah, that's the whole build for her. I need to use Yang Ching more. Like, I feel like he's better than people say he is, but maybe it's just because we're Eidolon 3. We're running this free-to-play light cone on him. This is a 4-star one, I think. Where's this? Yeah. I don't think I have his signature. But I maxed his trace. This is actually the first 5-star character I ever got. Yang Ching. Way back when. But this is the build. We're running Wind Soaring Valorous. The bonus crit rate and follow-up damage. His little swords fly through the air, follow-ups. Crazy stuff. My newly acquired Acheron I got 2 days ago. So here we're at 3,200 attack. Crit rate 75, 130. But like I said, I'm running her with Fu Xuan, which gives, was it 10% crit rate? And then her Eidolon 1 gives 30% crit damage. So in combat, we're sitting at like somewhere around 90, 170, 160-ish, which is okay. Running her free-to-play light cone, Boundless Choreo. Max Super Imposition for the bonus crit rate. And yeah, I just got her, and I wasn't planning on really getting her, so we're still struggling to... This is the current character I'm currently farming. But surprisingly, I have decent pieces for her. For something I wasn't really farming for. But I think this piece could be improved. And definitely my boots. I just don't have any boots to replace them. And all roll defense too, which it's just here for the speed. This piece could be better also, but it'll make do for now. Then this one was so close to greatness. It rolled crit rate and break effect. But it's a decent build for now, you know? Bailu, I just recently rebuilt her to specifically work with Castoris, because you don't just want to stack HP with her. It's weird. I mean, you do want to stack HP, but you want other stuff as well. But I maxed her traces a long time ago. She was my main healer a long time ago. But we upgraded to basically just speed boosting. You want as much speed as you can get, you want as much HP as you can get, and you want as much energy regen you can get when you're playing with Castoris. So yeah, we stack HP, we stack speed, you stack healing bonus. You want to heal as much, you want to go as many times as you can to heal as many times as you can. It's fat, like, on repeat, you know? Kafka. I have her signature. I got that on a rerun, I think. But Master Traces I a very, very long time ago when she first released. My Kafka build is not that good, actually. We're sitting at almost 4,000 attack, but because we're running attack boots, and we do not have good speed boots to go along with her. But yeah. Also, we have energy regen rate, which I don't think is recommended. I think you want attack there, but I just don't have good... I could have so much better build on her. Black Swan, which is pretty good unit, especially paired with Kafka. I don't know, are these like, is she a good pair with Acheron also in battle? We have Eyes of the Prey. So you want, what do you want, effect hit rate? We're sitting at 130%. Pretty much max him traces. I don't know when I'd ever basic attack with her. Running the dot set still. I don't think there's a better set yet to come out. Blade, a character I never thought I would own until he got added this patch to the standard. And we lost, and we got him when we were trying to get Acheron. So instead of Acheron, we got Blade, and we still got Acheron, you know? We're running the new free-to-play Destruction one, which boosts attack, boosts HP. I can't read. I maxed his traces pretty quickly. But as you see, our crit rate and crit damage, pretty horrible. We're just, I think you want more HP also, which I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever use him, even though I just built him. Not a character I ever thought I would have. Bronya's next. Have her signature, of course. It's pretty easy to come by when you've been playing every day for 2 years. Pretty much maxed her traces. I didn't max this one out because it's 2% action advance, which doesn't really help when she pretty much already action advances to the top. We're running 4-piece Sakados for the crit damage buff. And Eidolon wise, we're sitting at 2. I've been sitting at 2 for a very, very long time. I got Eidolon 2 very quickly, I think, and it hasn't changed much. Tribby! We're running Dance Dance Dance. Pretty much maxed her traces. I don't think I'm going to change that. We're running the HP stuff because she scales with HP. But her crit rate and crit damage actually do matter on her, I think. I could use more crit rate. I could probably change her build. I was focusing on Castris and probably going to give all the hand-me-downs to Tribby. But I'll have to reevaluate her build. Sparkle, also sitting on Bronya's Light Cone. Hopefully I can find a way to somehow bring her back usefulness. Pretty much max traces. We got her on release, and we're running the 4-piece here for speed. And we got some energy regen, no Eidolons. Next is Fushuan. I did not have Fushuan for the longest time. I got her, I don't know, I got her on a random 10 pull. It was like full pity, just random 10, got her. And then I just got her first Eidolon only for Castris. So they implemented those new characters on the banner. And I managed to get Fushuan and Blade in the first patch it came out. Light Cone wise, we're running the free-to-play one. I could get her signature from the new Light Cone shop, but I don't think I need it. I think it's fine with this. She's already a character I rarely use, but I can see her usage going up. Do I need this crit rate? I don't think so. For a tank, don't really need crit rate, I don't think. Running reduced damage and max HP, but we're already sitting at 8,000 HP, which is pretty crazy, I think. I know you could easily probably get her up to 10k. Especially if I get her signature or something. My problem with her is she's not... I think I need speed boots, and I do not have them. We have HP boots. But she's somehow rising in my usage rate. Sealy, I could get her signature, but we're sitting at free-to-play 5-star one. Maxed our traces pretty much. We got the Quantum set. Pretty standard build. We're kind of sitting at about 80, 130. We need more crit damage. I assume I have a crit rate body on her if we're up at 80%. But the attack number is looking pretty low. Ratio is a unit I have not used in such a long time. The second Fei Xiao came out, I haven't touched this guy since. Here's Yang Qing's signature on him. We maxed his traces because I would do that because he was fitting with Topaz for a while. Use my main DPS with Topaz. 2-piece follow-up, 2-piece imaginary damage, plus the set that boosts your crit if you're paired with another hunt character. He was paired with Topaz. Hanya, I don't really use. She's sitting on the battle pass weapon I got. I'm not really gonna go in detail about her much. I can't remember the last time I used her. Su Shang. Su Shang is a character I want to rebuild. I recently rebuilt her with Scholar Lost in Erudition, but I haven't used her since. She's sitting on swordplay. I've been hearing rumors about Break Effect Su Shang. I want to make it real. I just don't know how I would do it. Probably the same set as like Firefly and stuff, but I want to turn her into a Break Effect unit. I want to still use Su Shang. Next is Gallagher. I just rebuilt this man to work with Castorus. I think he does the job really well, but he's also going to get replaced the second Hyacine comes out. We're running Shared Feelings because you want the energy that it creates. These traces are good enough. He's a replaceable unit for me. I'm not a big Gallagher fan, but I realized he's useful. We're running speed stuff. And it boosts crit damage, which is good. Yeah, you just want as much speed. You want the healing boost. And you want HP so you don't die, obviously. And that's the 3 stats you want on this guy. You want energy, regenerate, HP. If you get Break Effect, you get Break Effect, but it's not a priority when you're running with Castorus. If you're using him in Break Effect team, you want Break Effect. But you don't really need Break Effect with Castorus. You just care about staying alive and healing frequently. And healing a good amount. Gwenhyphen. I thought with getting Acheron, maybe I'd be able to use Gwenhyphen, but I think Fugue is just a better version than Gwenhyphen in about every way. We have Good Night Sleep Well, which is good Light Cone. Pretty much, I'm not going to level those up any higher. Unless I somehow find a way to use her more. Yeah, we got the dot set on her. Maxed Eidolons. That's that. Asta. I just built Asta for the first time, like a week ago. We're running this because I don't know what else to put on her. There's probably better options, but it has Asta on it, so it's Asta's Light Cone. Good enough for a character I don't use. We just put the best speed I can get on her. Yeah, I just want like defensive stats, I guess, because you just want her boost. This is the reason I pulled Acheron. Pella. I never use Pella anymore, so I needed a reason to bring her back to my usage. So we got Pella on the free-to-play Light Cone. They're decently leveled traces. I could get more of them. In fact, I didn't know they weren't maxed already, so I'll probably go back and max these now that I have Acheron, and I'll be using her more. We're running 2-piece, max HP, 2-piece speed. She's definitely a support character. I think you actually want effect hit rate on her also. We're at 117. Yeah. She's a character I really like. I was looking for a way to get her back, so I got Acheron. My Herta is not good, so we'll skip her. Like these stats aren't good. I just don't have the stuff for her. Tingyun is a unit I use. We're at another Branya signature Light Cone. I love redeeming for the 5-star Light Cones. Pretty much max traces. Good enough. I think Tingyun, you see all the support characters on my account. I think Tingyun has filled her job, and now it's time to ride off into the sunset. We have plenty of better Harmony characters now.
Peace.
She did her job, and now it's time to sit in the back, I guess. Serval, my sub DPS with Herta, is rocking the free-to-play erudition. I tried maxing her stuff. I don't know why I stopped. But it's still a good amount. I maxed her ult, because I think that's probably the most important one. Just frequently ult as many times as possible. And do as much damage as possible. Many people say to run the wind set on her for the advance. But I just say, screw that. And if I'm going to be on the team, I'm doing damage also. So we're sitting at 60% plus about 165 crit damage. In combat, I imagine it's much higher. Maxed Eidolons. We have E6 Sampo, which is not built. Probably never will be. My Lynx, I don't think is built either. I used to have her built. Yeah, this is very old. Yukong. Yukong's a unit I wish I would use more. It's not good, you know? I recently leveled her stuff, see if I could actually use her. Oh, I thought she was maxed. Wow. Well, I think that's about gonna be the end of it. The rest is just characters I don't ever plan on leveling up. Luca, Danheng, Natasha served her job at the beginning. Shin QQ, I wish I built her. I just don't have. I'm not gonna farm the quantum set, so I'm probably never gonna level her up. Hook, never gonna use. Misha, never gonna use. Moza, never gonna use. Arlen, never gonna use. Pard, never gonna use. They sit all in the back. That's my account review. I'll see you guys later. Let me know what you guys thought. I do plan on getting Hyacine and Cypher, so those poll videos will be coming out next patch as well. See ya!